Have you ever done something so small, so mindlessly routine, that it cracked open a secret you didn't even know was hiding in your life? I forgot to close the door. That's it. Simple, stupid thing. Midnight, tired, groggy from a long day, I left the back door ajar. I didn't even realize it until hours later. But that open door became an invitation. And what walked through it didn't have claws or teeth. Had perfume. Had memory. It had my wife's name on its lips. That night didn't just let something in. Let everything out. Madam. 36. Software developer by trade. Boring maybe but stable. Married to Leila for 11 years. We live in a quiet, leafy suburb outside Houston, in a house with a white porch swing and a lemon tree we planted the year we got married. Leila is, or was, warmth incarnate. A nurse, always smiling, always humming some tune while cooking or folding laundry. People loved her instantly, especially my family. My mom used to say, Leila lights up a room before the light switch can. We don't have kids, not for lack of trying. 3 miscarriages in 5 years eventually wore us out. She stopped bringing it up. I stopped asking. We both told ourselves we were enough for each other. It's funny how routine makes you blind. You think routine means security. Doesn't. Sometimes routine is what you hide behind when everything is already falling apart. That night, 2 months ago, I had worked late. One of those endless code deployments that wouldn't go through. I got home at 11:40. Leila was already asleep. Least I thought she was. I remember walking into the kitchen to grab water, the back door creaking slightly behind me. I looked out into the dark backyard and thought I should close that. But I didn't. I woke up around 3 a.m. to pee. Something felt off. Cold draft. I padded downstairs barefoot, confused, half asleep. And that's when I saw it. A door. Still open. Just a crack. Not enough to notice unless you were looking. I reached for the handle. And then I heard a sound, soft, quick steps. Not coming in. Going out. Froze. And in the shadows of the moonlit yard, I saw the outline of a man climbing into a black sedan. He didn't look back. Just reversed out of our driveway like he belonged there. I didn't sleep that night. The house felt suddenly foreign. Every creak, every shadow whispered suspicion. My brain refused logic, cycling through 1,000 possibilities that all pointed to the same impossible conclusion. In the morning, Leila acted normal. Too normal. She made coffee, asked about my project, kissed my cheek like nothing had happened. I watched her, studied every movement, every blink. When I asked if she heard anything last night, she said no, with a shrug and a sleepy yawn. Probably raccoons. That back door always squeaks. And just like that, my stomach dropped. She knew the door was open. I didn't say anything else. But something had cracked. The next few days I played detective. Checked the outdoor camera we'd installed last year, only to find it mysteriously disconnected. No footage. No logs. I checked Leila's phone while she was in the shower. Nothing. Clean as a hotel room before check-in. But her perfume had changed. She always wore a lavender vanilla blend I bought her from a boutique in Austin. That week it was something musky like sandalwood and amber. I asked if it was new and she blinked. Just once. Then said, "Oh yeah, one of the nurses gave me a sample." "You don't like it." I said it was fine. It wasn't. That Friday, I told her I'd be working late again. I wasn't. I parked 2 streets over and waited. At exactly 11:52 p.m., headlights flickered across our driveway. Black sedan. Same model. Same man. I watched him walk up to my back door like he knew it would be open. Like he'd done it before. I should have gone home. Should have stormed in and dragged the truth out of them. But I didn't. Instead, I sat in the dark car, fists clenched, heart racing. And then my phone buzzed. A message from Leila. "Don't stay too late. Miss you already." Red heart. The audacity of that heart emoji nearly made me vomit. Left. I couldn't stomach it. Not yet. The next morning I confronted her. Not with rage. Not with screaming. With silence. I made breakfast. sat across from her at the table. Then I asked, "How long has he been coming through the back door?" She froze, didn't breathe, didn't blink. Then slowly she set her fork down. "Adam, don't lie," I said. She didn't. Instead she started crying. But it wasn't guilt. It was grief. "It started 6 months ago," she whispered. "His name is Marcus. We used to work together. After the second miscarriage, I couldn't breathe around you. Everything reminded me of what we lost. What I couldn't give you." Her voice cracked. "I know it's not fair. You didn't do anything wrong. But being in this house with you just hurt." She told me she tried to stop. That Marcus was never supposed to come here. That night, the night I forgot to close the door, was an accident. She thought I wouldn't be home until morning. "I never stopped loving you," she said, tears streaking her face. "But I forgot how to love myself." I didn't say anything. Couldn't. Because here was the worst part. Understood. I knew that pain. That suffocating silence between us. The growing gap we filled with chores and polite smiles and separate blankets. We'd both been hurting. But she'd opened the door to someone else. And I had to live with that. We're not divorced. Not yet. Leila moved in with her sister for now. We go to counseling every Tuesday evening. Sometimes I hate her. Other times I hate myself for not noticing, for not holding her tighter when she was drifting away. Talk. Really talk like we haven't in years. She told me Marcus is gone. She ended it. I believe her, but I don't trust her. Not fully. Not yet. Healing isn't a straight line. It's a hallway with doors, some closed, some still ajar. And now I always check them. I lock the back door every night, double-check the latch. Not because I'm afraid of burglars, but because I know how easily something or someone can slip in when you aren't looking. Infidelity isn't always about lust. Sometimes it's about escape. About trying to breathe when the walls feel too close. We're trying to rebuild something from the rubble. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. But I'll never forget that night. The door. The shadows. The quiet betrayal under a silver moon. Because in the end, it wasn't the open door that ruined us. It was all the things we never said before it opened.